come for a spontaneous trip to Lidl. You enjoying that?
Yeah.
I feel really embarrassed. I didn't realise it's been that long since I've cleaned. So I'm going to empty, clean, declutter, and hopefully make better use of this space. Good morning and welcome back to a new vlog. It is Friday today. I don't think I'm going to film a full weekend. I might even just do today. I'll see how much I end up filming. We're both kind of working and hanging out today. We're doing a bit of both. It's supposed to be Aid's day off, but he's ended up working. And I've got some work jobs to do, but I've got some other things I want to get on as well. So we might do a cook with us later. And I've challenged myself to declutter the cupboard in the hallway and under it as well, and I haven't done that for so long, so I'll be doing that. I'm just doing some bits and pieces. Aid's making coffee. I've just put some bread in the oven. I've noticed with editing my Disney videos that I do a lot of pointing. I just noticed I'm doing that as well. It's funny how you do things sometimes you don't even notice. And I've just been taking photos of a cake I made yesterday. I've just been doing like product photos type thing there, so I've just staged it. This is a chocolate orange cake I made yesterday. It's one of my really old recipes that I got off my blog from years ago, and I tweaked it yesterday as well. As every month in my little mini magazine, in my kits, my journaling kits, I include a recipe because I love to bake. So that's just gone in there. So I've just been taking photos of this. So that's what I've just been doing. I got asked recently as well how I'm finding my new Samsung phone. I don't actually use it as a phone, I use it as a camera. I haven't switched over the SIM cards. The case on my iPhone is completely falling to bits. Everything keeps shutting down on me. I know it's on its last legs, but I still can't bring myself to completely switch over. There's some things on the iPhone that I love, like just airdropping to my Mac, especially when I'm editing and things like that, and it's just so easy, and I haven't given myself time to actually look at this properly. So I haven't built up courage to switch over yet, but the photos and videos are amazing quality. Aid's made us coffee in our gigantic Epcot mugs. And we're going to proof watch one of our vlogs, and I'm going to work on kits at the same time. All my other videos I just deal with myself. However, on our Aid and Lisa Do Disney channel, it's a bit more of a joint effort, isn't it? And we always proof watch them together. So I do all the editing and everything else, add the photos, and but I do like to watch it with Aid at the end. I would love to know actually how many of you do actually watch the Disney channel of ours, Aid and Lisa Do Disney. I know that obviously a lot of people here aren't into Disney, and that's absolutely fine, which is why we've put the Disney on a different channel. But I would love to know, leave a comment or a thumbs up or something if you do actually watch those videos. Aid approves of my next Animal Kingdom vlog. We've also just been watching a review on a Sony camera. I really need to upgrade this camera.
Yeah.
I've been using it since 2016. It's broke so many times. I sometimes have to physically close the camera lens because it doesn't close on its own, or push it open.
You got your money's worth.
Filthy inside the lens. So the video that we've just watched at Animal Kingdom, it's so dirty. It's
battle damaged.
It's very battle damaged. And the new camera excites me. It has a skin smoothing button to press. I like that. Stabilizer, because apparently I've been told I move my camera a lot. Anyway, I'm excited about my bread. Here's today's loaf. It looks very yummy. This could possibly be one of the best loaves I've ever made. This is my messy studio today. I've just bought this and I was working on this and a couple of bits to go on my desk. I've been working on a new journal, and this is a page that I made yesterday, which I need to photograph to go in the kit zine, which is on my list of to-dos today. We were just talking, doing a little like plan for the day. Aid's about to go and walk Poppy. I'm going to start working here now. I've got a few orders to pack and that which I want to get shipped today. I want to go and do a delivery for a customer today that's local. Aid's going to get on with his work, and then I think we're going to go and do a German shop in Lidl. And then come home, make fricadellen with you, which I'm so excited about because everyone needs to eat these. They're amazing. Obviously not if you're vegetarian because they're meat. And then there's a movie we've seen. I can't remember what it's called, but I think we're going to watch a movie later as well. And that's going to be our day. Oh, and I wanted to declutter that cupboard, didn't I? See if I can fit that in as well. I managed to get quite a few of these. I thought rather than just putting the ribbon in the kits, I would attach it to a peg. As yesterday, it's a little project I made using the kit, and I've attached the peg on there. So that's what I made yesterday. It's just a fun way of adding something extra to the kit. This is a very early sneak. It's from Pear Tree Cut Files, and these have actually just come for the April kits. Look, little cork words. Aren't they cute? So I'll be able to package those up. I love those. And it's always fun to find different things for the kids. Something else that's just come, I'm going to be doing some spring add-ons. So these have just come as well for the spring kit. I've got a few bits and pieces to go with those. I've got die cuts, I've got a mini journal and some other bits as well. I really wanted to get them on sale on the 1st of March. These have just arrived, so I'm running really, really late now. But I've advertised it last month as being the 1st of March, so I'll see if I can pull that off and get that ready over the weekend, photographed and promoted and all that, because that would be quite nice. And this is the little journal. I've had these handmade especially for the kids. They're really, really cute, and the idea is that each day we'll be journaling something positive throughout spring about the day that you've had. So it could be a quote, could be you could like pop in a leaf from the garden or a walk, or if you've seen something really nice, a sunrise, something like that. Just something really small, positive each day throughout spring. That's the idea behind this little journal. In case you're interested, I'll leave a link below if you want to go and take a look. As much as I love the IKEA storage here, sorry, I'm packing orders at the moment, I've got a sticker on my hand. Mega downside that you can't just pull the drawers out. You have to do it with a screwdriver, don't you? And I've got some ribbon there caught at the back. It's a pain, isn't it? Yeah, it's the runners, just unscrewing so we can take the runners so we can pull the drawer out. Some things obviously just slip behind, and obviously you can't get your hand in to get it out. Thank you very much. We've come for a spontaneous trip to Lidl. Oh yeah, just walked through a puddle. Gonna see if we can pick up some bits for our cooking later. Lidl has the best garlic cloves. They are huge. This is what we're going to be making tonight. They're the large ones, and then you get mini ones, and we're going to do both tonight. Anyone that loves Sweet Ray's barbecue sauce, it's currently $1.99 in Lidl. Quite convenient for our German cooking. We've got Rösti, we've got Spätzle, they're really good, like pasta, and there's a few other bits and pieces here at the moment, some little mini salami. I'm excited to show you what we got in Lidl because we got some really good bargains and we found some really good things. They just said we found 3 boxes of good things. These just made us so happy when we walked through. I grew up on these. They used to be called Dickmans. I don't know if it's a different company. I had a Google, you can still buy Dickmans, but they haven't had them in Lidl for goodness knows how many years. We did open them in the car, and we've already had 2 each, but they are full of marshmallow fluff with a wafer on the bottom. If ever you see these, grab them. You will thank me for them. And in Germany, you'd also eat them in a white bread roll, a white crusty bread roll. You could buy a Fortuna-Brötchen. You could buy them in the bakery, and you'd ask for a Fortuna-Brötchen. They would cut the roll in half and squeeze a Dickman inside. It was amazing. I've also bought the mince for fricadellen. We are going to make a double batch, and I'm going to freeze £3.29 for that. Coconut milk is only 59p. We also got loads of other good savings. 80p for salami. Pecan nuts. I know lots of you love the Christmas nut recipe that I share. £1.99 a pack at the moment. The stock pots are £1.95. I pay £2.80 in Morrison's. These range from 45p to 65p. In Morrison's I pay 95p. We've just come out of Waitrose and they're £2 each, so such a big difference. I've got some chicken granules, dark soy sauce, 65p. The garlic, which I got really excited about, 39p for that. It's huge. And the bulbs are ginormous. Parmesan, and then we've got egg noodles, 99p. And I also picked up some flowers as well, and pesto, and that all came to £36. I really wanted some red cabbage for tonight. Waitrose do the best. You just reheat it, but they didn't have any, so I've decided to give it a shot and make my own. So I've got a red cabbage. Also saw these, which I really fancy doing, some taco wraps. We love this coffee. This is our everyday coffee from Waitrose. I bought whole cloves then to go with the red cabbage. I also bought some quark. I love this with jacket potatoes and lemon juice, cheese and herbs, fresh herbs. It's so delicious. And this is our favourite butter. Bought some sticky rice and just a couple of other little bits. The white wine, I'd nearly ran out. The white wine vinegar, that's going in the red cabbage, which I'm about to start now.
So, Lisa's made a start.
I'm shredding my red cabbage.
Yeah, you're shredding it.
Yeah.
Yeah? You're looking forward to trying this?
Yeah, I've never ever made proper red cabbage. I've always bought it. So I'm very excited. Shredding, however, isn't one of my fortes.
Watch your fingers.
I know.
Do you want a sharp knife?
No, thank you. I think that could be dangerous.
Right, Lisa's shredded the red cabbage.
Or half of it.
Or half of it, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And just getting it all mixed in with the oil. Right, Lisa's added some chopped apples, and she's going to leave, I believe, the recipe below, or the link to the recipe.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. And to that we've just added salt, pepper, some whole cloves, which you need to remember to remove afterwards because they're not nice. I know, that happened to me a few times before. And sugar's gone in, and some water as well. I love the colour of red cabbage. It's just beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like dye, isn't it?
Yeah,
like
it is
actually. Red dye, isn't it?
Yeah, or purple maybe.
But yeah, more purple, isn't it?
So we're doing this ahead of time because I think it will just have more flavour. So this is now simmering for about 35 to 40 minutes, and then we've got vinegar to add at the end. The red cabbage is done. I've added vinegar to it. It tastes so delicious. I can't believe I've never made this before. It was so easy, and it tastes just as good as the stuff I was buying at Waitrose and a fraction of the price. I love this. This is definitely going to be a regular thing. I might even freeze it actually, because I've still got half a cabbage left, and in future make a great big batch up. I've got Tupperware containers, like takeout containers, like from the Chinese, in my, or even it'd be good in Ziploc bags actually, and just freeze it. I think that's a really good idea. It's nearly 6. I've ended up working a little bit later than planned, but the red cabbage is amazing.
Really nice.
And we're going to make some fricadelles. We've never made these and we're really excited. My brother made them on Boxing Day and I've fancied them ever since. We're making little mini ones. I showed you them in Lidl. In Germany, generally you'd have them like burger size, and they are sold everywhere.
Do you want to kind of explain what one is? Because people probably think, well, what are they?
Think of like it's like a burger, or think of the small ones as Swedish meatballs when you go to IKEA. But in Germany, yeah, traditionally you'd eat them like with a bread roll, or you'd have them with fries when you go to like sports events, the market, or little kiosks on the end of the street.
Nice, aren't they? Even when they're cold
everywhere.
As well. Do you eat them cold traditionally as well?
Love them cold as well. They're really nice. So we're going to make them. Aid's my sous chef.
Yes.
I've put you in charge of the onion.
Yes, so I'm going to get a board, and it's over there. Onions.
Aid's added the chopped onion. And they need to be really nice and transparent. And I'm in charge of the meat. So we've got here, with a latte spoon, we've got pork mince, I've got mixed herbs, although it's supposed to be, you've got a mouldy onion, don't use that one, marjoram and thyme. I've just got mixed herbs here, Worcester sauce, and we've got, I don't have German mustard, so I've mixed a little bit of English mustard with some Dijon to give it a little bit of a kick. Lots of salt and pepper. I've got my milky bread there to add, and we're going to add an egg as well. And then we're going to add the Aids onions and garlic. These onions are really strong.
I feel it now, my eyes.
They don't usually bother me, actually.
Me neither. I think drinking alcohol helps.
Should we have a glass?
Yeah, I think so.
Everything's been thrown in, and I think Aid wants to mix it with his hands. Go on then.
I just washed my hands.
I was going to say, I hope they're clean. You enjoying that?
Yeah. Don't know how they're going to stay together. They seem really wet.
If they feel too wet, then I'll add flour.
But then, of course, let me just feel.
They are quite wet, aren't they?
They are, yeah. Also, we didn't put much bread in.
No, I'll add some flour.
What about the bread?
No, I'll add flour. Alright, we're going to try a couple of mini ones and see how they taste, because I haven't made this before and I want to check that they're properly seasoned. We've taken our first one out, we've cut it in half just to make sure it's cooked. We're going to try this dipped in a little bit of mustard. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You dip it in mustard. Ah, it's hot.
That's what I said, is it clean?
No, I dropped it, I meant.
Oh.
I want to mostly check to see if it's seasoned properly.
Yeah, nice.
That's really nice. So we're going to make loads of little mini meatballs now. I love that sound. So we've got little mini ones for a dish I'm making tomorrow. Aid's just made these little ones, these little mini fricadellas for our dinner tonight. So here we have our little fricadellas with some mustard, red cabbage and my German bread. Morning. I'm sat by the hallway cupboard. I've been meaning to clean this little cupboard out for ages. It started off as a place when the kids were younger to keep DVDs and things, but then it's storage for other things. Being by the front door, like the travel brollies, I've got the drawers here on top which are always tidy. They're like keys, sunglasses, hand sanitizer, poo bags for the dog, that kind of thing. But the space is a waste of space, to be honest. We don't need the DVDs, they take up so much space. The cupboard doors don't actually close properly because there's so much rubbish in there, and goodness knows what's underneath. It's a bit disgusting, really. So I'm going to go through it, have a tidy up. I've got an empty box and I'm going to try and go through the old DVDs as well and just have a really good sort out. I didn't get around to doing it yesterday, and it wasn't a job that I wanted to rush. I wanted to, it sounds silly, enjoy doing it. I do quite like a declutter, if I'm totally honest, and I've been looking forward to tackling this cupboard. So I wanted to do it when I had time to do it and do it properly. So I'm going to empty, clean, declutter, and hopefully make better use of this space. So this is an area here by the front door. We've got all the coats, which we've probably got far too many coats. These are Aid's shoes. He does have a shoe cupboard, but he does like shoes. I would love to tackle that. I can see a football in there as well, actually. We don't have a cat, we have a hedgehog who has kitten food, so I'd like to be able to fit that in the cupboard as well. Clean underneath, clean inside, and just make better use of it. So that is my goal today. I've had this cupboard, it's an old IKEA cupboard, pre-Aid, and Aid and I have been together 17 years. I would like to replace it. However, I'm yet to find something that I really, really like. We often look, and I haven't found anything I really like, to be honest with you. Not that I look actively, but every now and then I think about it. It does need cleaning up. The cupboard doors have been glued several times, and I have switched out the two little drawer knobs, the little ceramic ones, which we bought from Home Sense. I was hoping I had two spare, but I can't find them, so I think I've used them elsewhere. But we'll give it a good clean up as well today. Should we have a look what's inside? Are you ready? There we go. Oh, we've got dog coats, lots and lots of dog stuff. More dog stuff in there, vases. We'll pull that out in a minute. These are all carrier bags, which we don't really use, so that's a waste of space as well. So let's tackle the DVDs first. And And I'd love to know your DVD storage, Blu-ray storage. Do you still have things like that in your house? I have got towers and towers of them behind the door in the lounge. I don't want them. Aid has quite a sentimental feeling about them, CDs as well. He wants to keep them, I don't want them. We don't listen to them or watch them. Everything's saved online these days. So, I don't know, we've come to like a standstill with it all. So let me know how you store your DVDs, Blu-rays, CDs and things like that. Do you still have physical copies of everything?
Here's to the good days. Here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water.
It's been so long since I cleaned in here, and it's pretty disgusting, so it feels good to clean all this out. We also used to have guinea pigs. We had guinea pigs for years and years, and their cage always lived up there. So it was another reason we used to have this. So I think we've probably still got, I noticed when I pulled out some of the videos, there was still quite a lot of like hay bits. And the videos, by the way, are from when the kids were little, and we should really get those put onto DVD or onto some kind of disc. I was just having a look, what's on here. Got Holly's second birthday party, Florida, June 2001, Euro Disney, as it was back then, April 2002, Lisa Hangover, Christmas 2001. We really want to watch these. I thought I had loads and loads of DVDs, and that's it. Some of these, like Twister, Mall Cop, Mr. Popper's Penguins, I'm not fussed about, they're always online. Step Brothers, I think, is my ultimate favourite movie, but again, that's always online. A couple of these, Superbad, and there's another one that, that the kids bought. They're actually American, they watched on TV. War of the Worlds was the first movie Aid and I went to see at the cinema, so that's special. Skippy was one that I used to watch over and over again with my brother and sister when I was a kid. So I will keep that. Shark Boy and Lava Girl was the kids' favourite movie when they were little, so we'll definitely keep that. And Denver the Last Dinosaur was my sister's and my favourites. I've got a couple of very special editions, Disney movies, which I'll keep, and Lost Boys is also one of my favourite ultimates, but again, you can watch it online all the time, so it seems pretty pointless keeping it. What's your favourite movie? Do you have one that you wouldn't want to part with because it just feels really special? I'd like to keep that top shelf for some of our special movies. Games, we've already decided we want to have a cup of tea later and play Downfall, and then bring some of the games, I think, from upstairs down here. Next, I'm going to pull out this. Let's start with these carrier bags. Oh, there's a vase, more carrier bags. Let's pull out all of this.
It's too late not to let it go, and that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye.
And now to give this space a good clean. I've got Poppy's basket here, which I'm going to go through with some L plates. And this one is other bits and pieces, which we'll go through in a moment. I am finding so much food. Pouches, Aid. So much. 2018. What's this? Science plan. What's the year on that? 2018. And family always buy her stockings, but she's never been fussed. We haven't even opened that one. I do like a plastic basket like this where you can just spray and wipe. They're just so easy to keep clean. We have now got one very tidy and clean Poppy basket. I've only kept the pouches that are more or less in date. Poo bags, treats. I've got a Disney lead there, which we've never actually used. A couple of jumpers and her little brush. And now to go through this one. This one's actually a tea light holder from a friend. Got a couple of vases. Travel brollies, which are always handy by the front door. Poppy's raincoat, which needs a wash. We've got more poo bags. We definitely don't need poo bags for a while. And then I'm just going to go through this. We have got de-icer. See, this is not so easy to clean out because it's fabric. Couple of spare carrier bags, a Universal and Uniqlo. More dog pouches, locks for travelling. We have 4 travel umbrellas, more poo bags. We have got vases, random Amazon packaging, and some photo frames. So the idea behind this basket was always to keep things that we needed, so like de-icer, umbrellas. So it's by the front door, the L plates for the kids learning to drive if ever you need to grab anything. We have also got a couple of different types of insect spray for the summer and sun factor. So again, when the kids are coming in or out, it's by the front door, it can easily be grabbed. That looks so much tidier and organised. And this is all artwork that used to be on the walls that I made, which doesn't have a home anymore. And things like this for travelling, we actually have a section in a drawer where we keep all that together, so they can go in there now. I know we don't need all these carrier bags, but they're going to live there for the time being. That's all carrier bags. I've gone through them. And everything now, I've put the hedgehog food on the top there because we get that out daily for him. And everything is nice and tidy. And I'm going to fill this with games that we like to play. Next thing I'm going to do is be brave and have a look what's under here. How do you feel about what I've just pulled out from underneath the cupboard?
Well, a bit will be full up, won't it?
I feel really embarrassed. I didn't realise it's been that long since I've cleaned.
Was it one of my magazines?
I feel really embarrassed. A newspaper from 2015. When did we last have guinea pigs?
Oh, must have been a couple of weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago. Yes.
You don't remember?
Kerris Manor. We had such a nice time. The idea was people would have slippers to put on. They still could wear those when they came.
What's the other ones? I
don't know what that's from. Top trumps, some dodgy looking.
Oh, that's a bit. I used to play that.
CDs.
85.
Telephones.
That's the band we used to play with.
Look at these. There's a few old bits and pieces. Oh, you've got some pins here. Oh no, it's a key ring. Walt Disney World.
Oh, I'll have that.
Oh, that's so nice. Purple. What else is in here? Spare keys. There's no spare key on there.
There's refreshers in there.
You're not eating those. Little, look. Oh, that's a garlic thing.
Yeah, that's the thing that you got.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't it?
There's a debit card here as well that expires in 2009. What's this? A little notepad from Louis, keep out. And we've got cupcakes, little silicone cupcakes that we'll use. There's a torch and 3 slippers from Aid's dad. And loads of rubbish. Definitely time for a clean. I've got a carrier bag full of carrier bags to get rid of. That's all rubbish. They're bits I'm going to keep. Need to go through the DVD rack, or little pile. And a bag of donating stuff for my sister. I'm going to carry on cleaning underneath. I will pull it all out, wash the walls and hoover. The unit's been completely pulled out. Aid's hoovered it. I've washed all the walls down, the skirting boards, and we've now got some of our favourite games in the cupboard. So a lot of these games were living on top of the wardrobe, so it's quite nice to get them down. We've got a travel Yahtzee, we've got tension, we've got normal Yahtzee, downfall and frustration. We've got listography, we've got Disney Cards Against Humanity, Disney Picturica, Scattergories, Minnie Mouse Candyland. The kids love card. Oh, that sounds about right. Against Humanity, a party game for horrible people. Blockers, which we love. We're going to play that later. 5 Second Rule and The Walking Dead Monopoly. It's been really fun going through all the games and seeing what we've got and what we can get rid of. I think there's quite a lot we can give to charity. It's quite a lot of rubbish to go through, so I'm going to have a quick tidy up and then finish this video. And it's given me a good excuse to wash the walls, doors and door frames down. You know when you start a declutter and one thing leads to another? Ended up doing this whole area. Aid gave me a hand. We've completely pulled out the unit, cleaned behind it, cleaned the walls. We've done through the basket. We've got rid of loads of stuff. And as you saw, the cupboard now is completely reorganised. All the walls and skirting boards have all been cleaned, and this is all tidy and clean as well. We are so happy with this space. And I'd love to find a new unit to go in there. I think after about 18, 19 years, maybe it's time. But thank you very much for watching our video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave a comment, say hello. Let me know what your favourite DVD Blu-ray is and what's your favourite board game. Thanks so much. Bye.